Hello, hello, Chosen BC here, and I'd like to welcome you all back to the next episode of Reloaded SMP, Season 3. I want to let you all know that I do appreciate you returning, and hope you look forward to whatever adventure and or mischief we get into in this next episode. So, without any further ado, let's get cracking. Okay, guys, so I had a thought. There's a few things that's going to happen in this episode. The first one being, we're going to make some banners. A very specific kind that I don't know if it's going to work, but I'm going to try it because it might work, it might not. I have no clue. But we're going to try it nonetheless. The other thing that we want to do, right? Which, I'm a little bit from the future here, so I've already done it. But we are going to bring up a time lapse of the majority of the build that we did in the Nether. We're also going to have a little bit of that put together as just get you guys understand how I think, my building process. So we're going to do that as well. That'll be before the time lapse. And then the time lapse will have a bunch of pieces that should basically finish up the build, except for these banners that we're about to make right now. I know. I love doing things out of order, but it's so much fun to try to figure it all out. So let's go ahead and do that. Give me a few moments. I'm going to get the materials together that I need to try and make this banner, and then we will go from there. So give me a few moments, and I will see you right back here in front of this, well, banner thing. What do they call this thing? A loom. A loom, that's what they call it. We'll see you in a few moments. And we're going to work in the Nether today, which is not normal for me, but I think this is going to be great. I think it's going to be totally worth it. So, let's go ahead. Let's get started, and let's stop this clip, and we'll go to the next one. Okay, folks. So, what we decided is to expand the portal. So, I've already done that. And I have an idea on how to work with this. So, I'm going to show you my idea real quick, and then I think we're going to go from there. So what I'm seeing here, right, is the way that this whole thing is premised, at least what I'm seeing in that picture that I'll show you on the screen at some point if you haven't already seen it. So what we're going to do is we're going to use this stripped mangrove, right? Which we don't have nearly enough, but we have some more back at the homestead. We're going to do this, right? Because I want to give it a very deep, dark, rich red color. And I'm actually thinking, do we have any right now? We do. We get a little bit. Let's see this, because if you remember the picture that I have, which I'm going to adjust how this area looks, sort of has like a darker color down here at the bottom of this. So I had this thought that sort of popped into my mind right now, and I don't know if it's gonna work, but we're gonna try it and see how well it works. Of course, I'm sure I got a bunch of junk in my inventory I don't really need there right now, but that's okay. It's okay. So we're going to go with these dark colors. I need that, and I need that. So I was thinking about going with this chiseled deep slate, maybe, actually, instead of the wood. Right? Because what I plan on doing, since... Okay, so this is my thought. This is my thought process, right? Is we're going to try to make sure that it's difficult to actually see that area, right? So, like, it'll have areas like this on both sides. So they're platforms to come up into the portal, right? But as you can see, like, it's harder to see, like, these areas. So we could use maybe deep slate stairs. deep slate tile stairs. So let's try that real quick, because I think that might actually be a better option. So we need, what, 8? And I just made 28 by an idiot, because I'm an idiot. We can still use them, though. I'll figure out a way to use them, because I'm an idiot. All right, we got that. We got this. Let's go pick those back up. Right? So you have this nice long loaded entryway, right? But if you look carefully, you can see that. So we have those. Now we could do something like this, where we do that, right? Which gives this appearance that there is like ground, that there's substance below it, right? So we could do something like this, which wouldn't be horrible. We could also do... We need chiseled blackstone. Let's only grab 2 so I don't accidentally screw that up this time. Chiseled deep slate. I keep on saying blackstone. I'm sorry, guys, that I keep on saying that, but it's like engraved in me. So we have these here, right? We could do something like this, right? Because why not? Because we're trying to bring like the pattern out here, right? So this looks like it's part of the floor. So it looks like it's part of the platform, right? What we'd want to do is do something... Let's see... I'm thinking it actually would go here. See, like, this is my mindset. This is how things are working in my head right now. And then originally, we would have used something like this, right? So it hides that, and then what we can do is to give this a little more hidden texture feel. I'm not sure this is going to work. We'll try it. We would want to go something like maybe that, which brings in some of this brown texture. Again, not sure it really works. We might have to use like mangrove wood or something instead, or we can try using the mangrove trapdoors would be the other option. And here's the thing, we're using deep slate tile there. Now, we can add some color variation, slight anyways. I didn't really bring them, and I haven't used any of the black glazed terracotta yet either. So this is something we can also do to add some variation to the actual design. So, maybe instead of the mangrove wood, we use the black glazed terracotta, which means we don't use this. We'll use the black here. Then we'll throw this, 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 right? Just so it's got a different pattern going up. I mean, it's a little disjointed, but it doesn't look horrible. It could look a lot worse. Right? And we could do sort of the black. We could try doing the gray. So like I said, my mind does work in weird ways sometimes. So we could do, yeah, let's go here, pull this out. Right? Throw the gray. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now what if we end cap it in gray instead, right? Something that you might not expect based off of the rest of the build, right? Yeah, I sort of like the idea that it's been end capped in the gray, right? Yeah, again, I didn't really bring the other colors of deep slate, so let's just take 2. We'll test one out with deep slate brick, and we'll test the other one out with polished deep slate, because those are the 2 lighter variants of the colors. So let's pull those into here. And let's just see what we can do to adjust some of the color variants here, right? Right? That looks halfway decent. I mean, we still don't have a top roof yet for it. And that one has to be built out quite a bit more. But that's, like, I like it. I think it looks good. It doesn't block the back well enough as far as I'm concerned, but I feel like it's a little bit more true to the original design that I was looking at. Although the design that I'm looking at, technically, let's do this. Comes out here. And comes around the sides here. Like that. And then it uses a redwood to basically give this impression that it's holding up the build, which that looks definitely better, right? At least I think it does. And then what we can do is, because I really like the idea of this blocking the top of that, we can put that there, and it doesn't look out of place. It really doesn't. But, folks, let me get back to you in just a few moments when I've got the rest of this build done, and then you get to see what it looks like. So we won't hold you here forever, so let me go ahead and we'll pause the video, time travel to the future for you. So we will see you in a few moments. Okay, folks. We get what we're looking for. I think we get everything to make what we need to make. I've never made a banner from scratch before, but I have a recipe up on my second screens. Now, it's meant to be a red and black banner. It's called the red team symbol. I'm going to try making it blue. I don't know if it's going to work, but we're going to try it. And now all we need is just more blue banners in order to replicate them. So I just made white sheep. So, we'll just have to do that a couple times. Let me go ahead and put this back into the miscellaneous area. The very much I appreciate it, thing. Do that. Right? Hey. And maybe do that and just... I don't know. I like that blue gradient. That's pretty nice too. It's pretty nice. Wow, just totally sidetracked because that's what I do. So the banner that we're gonna put inside the nether then is this one. I like that. That's pretty freaking awesome. This one. Whoopsie daisies. Guess I just don't know my own strength. Okay, guys. Well, we'll be back in a few minutes once I get the rest of the wool to make enough banners to make a couple duplicates. So we need to make 4 more because I want to keep one as a base. So we have it. But yeah, we'll be back in a few minutes, and I will see you then. Well, now, you've all seen what the build looks like, but you haven't seen it with the new banners. But we haven't put the new banners on it yet because I figured we'd do it all together. No, I put the 4 banners and not the single banner into the thing. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. After, fixing my stupidity, look, we got 4. See, 4, not 1, 4. We get the 4 banners we're looking for. We're going to go place them on the build and hope and pray that they look good. I don't know if they're going to look just right or not. I'm hoping they will, though. So let's go ahead and do that. And then you guys have already seen the completed build, just not with these banners on them yet. So let's go ahead and pop over to that. As you can see, still love this build. It looks so good. It looks so good. Yes. Yes, very good. Let's get up here. There's a reason why we stuck those on there. Right? And then what we want to do, what we're going to do, actually, I think we want to get on the outside. I think it's a little easier to get to these from the outside. So let's do that. And we're going to put the banners. Let's throw it here. Let's see what it looks like at the lower position with both of them there. Okay. I mean, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. Right? And it's similar yet different from my current pattern. Right? I don't know, I sort of like it though. Maybe I should have done gray. I know it seems a little weird, but like I could have done a gray banner pattern instead. It probably would have fit in much better. But I wanted it to tie into these. Maybe I should have done cyan instead. I wanted to have it tie into the like the lanterns. Okay, let's do this side at this angle, right? We'll go to the other side and we'll put them at the top angle. And then we'll be able to check out both at the same time. Well, I mean, not exactly at the same time, but we'll be able to check out both without having to like remove it and then re-add it. So let's add that one. Let's add that one. Let's pop out here. Grab a carrot. There's something about them being up higher that I just feel like looks better. minus the fence gates. The fence gates sort of ruin it for me. Oh gosh, now I'm seeing a face. Oh no. I'm seeing a face. Oh, it's horrible. Okay. If I have to see a face... Yes. If I have to see a face, you guys are going to have to see a face. I am going to draw a face on this screen now. And now you guys are going to have to see it for the rest of your life as well. Oh, it's so bad. It does sort of look like a guy wearing a hat. Maybe a sombrero. And this side makes... Gosh. This side makes it look like he has eyebrows. And now I can never unsee it. That's all I see. I don't even see the rest of the build anymore. It's so horrible. Okay, guys. Well, we'll come back to you when we've decided what else we're going to do from here. So, bear with me. I will be back when we figure out what is next on the agenda. And if there is nothing next on the agenda for this episode, then I'll bid you adieu then. So, see you in a few moments. Well, as you know, it was a long episode today, but I do want to make you guys aware that next week, October 16th, I believe it is, we may not have a video, and that's one reason why I didn't mind this video going a little long today. I have a wedding to attend next weekend, and a lot of stuff going on throughout the week, so I may not have enough time and opportunity to record and edit a video. But if we do, great. If not, then at least you'll know that we don't have one. But you can always check again, and you should get alerts if you have the notification turned on. So that's where we're going to leave it for today. So stay tuned for the next episode to see what happens. As always, thank you for watching, and if you like this series and or the content that I'm producing, please consider liking the video, subscribing, and if you do subscribe, remember to hit the bell icon to get notifications for the next episode drops. Thanks a lot, and remember, even in these crazy times with that crazy face, try and stay positive. We look forward to playing with you next time, so have a good one.